got a new art book and I'm so excited. It's the new art book for Blade Runner 2049. Oh my god, look, this book is amazing. Oh, it's just, all of it's just art. All 200 pages of it. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to do a video on this sometime soon, but oh. Anyways, let's just get back onto the topic on hand, and that is the free apps that I'm going to be showing you that you could add into your art making workflow just to make it a bit more efficient or maybe spice things up a little. So the first one I want to talk about is now PureRef is definitely my favorite of the list by far. It's the one that I use the most. But what PureRef is essentially a reference compilation tool. Now a lot of us, when we're gathering reference for a project, we're going to be getting a lot of them, and PureRef is a really great, free, easy way to gather all of them and organize it in a very visual manner, laid out like a mood board. If any of you are familiar with how mood boards work, then you would know exactly how good and intuitive PureRef is to use. Now what I like is that you can just drag and drop it on the canvas and arrange it however you like, or if you're just really lazy, you can auto sort it and it will just organize all your images in a really neat, nice looking manner. You can add notes to it, you can crop stuff, you can resize and rotate these images as you see fit. So PureRef is the one that I use the most. Now most of the time it's up on my second monitor somewhere, just cause like when I'm drawing or designing, I want to have that reference right next to me so I can just look over without alt-tabbing or scrolling through multiple pictures. I can just look over at my board of reference images and just scroll and look around while I draw without any delay. By the way, all of the download links to the programs I mentioned are going to be in the description down below, so if you want to download any of them or check them out, just go there. Now the second one I want to talk about is Adobe Color. Now sometimes when I'm lost or just want to get some ideas for color schemes, I would use Adobe Color. I think it's really useful whenever you want to explore different color palettes, or just if you lose any sense of direction as to where you want your color schemes to go. I think Adobe Color is a really cool way to just visualize all the color schemes and just explore and play around a little bit. Now I know that there are many other color view or color scheme apps available online, but I like it because it's linked to the Adobe ecosystem. So if you're a Creative Cloud user like I am, then you can open Photoshop and it's right there and it's really easily accessible. And don't worry, it's free unlike many of the other Adobe applications. So all you have to do is just sign up, make an Adobe account, and then you're good to go. Another thing that's really cool because it's tied to the system is that you can browse a lot of people's different color schemes. So you can just browse and look at stuff that other people have done and just use their color schemes or just modify based off of that. I really like this feature because it's linked to Behance, so you can actually go look at other people's projects on Behance and then study the color schemes that they use. Lastly, you can plug in your own photos. Let's say you have a painting or a photograph that you really like. You can just upload it into the program and it will parse it and break it down into a usable color scheme for you. The third one is Alchemy, and now Alchemy is kind of a weird one. It's been around for a really long time. It's not really a free drawing program, although it is. Now what I mean is that you can't really do finished paintings or drawings in Alchemy like you would in any other program like Photoshop or Sai or Procreate. It's more like an abstract shape or line generator, if I could put it that way. I'll show you what I mean. So what Alchemy is really good for is generating these abstract shapes that could inspire you to do shapes and draw them in ways that you would never have thought of. It's kind of like a Rorschach test or looking at clouds and trying to see if there's an image in there. So there are lots of really cool tools that could help you randomly generate these shapes, like sort of like using a seed generator or RNG it. You could even use sound to generate these shapes. Just go onto the website and just look at all the really cool tools that you could use. But don't expect any finished drawings from it. Think of it as a starting point just to get your creativity flowing. Now this last one is really cool because I have not heard anybody outside of the industry talking about this. So this is your reward for sticking with me through the end. Okay, so in 2012, Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite and the Unreal Engine, released this perspective generating program. Now if you go back to their blog post for the initial release of this program, it's discontinued. There's a 404 error and you can't find it anywhere. Luckily, I've had this program downloaded into an old laptop somewhere. Apparently, it's against the user licensing agreement to redistribute this app, even though it's a free app. So I don't want to say that I'm redistributing it. All I'm saying is that I found some link on the internet to a drive where you could download this app. Carapace is a pretty simple program, but that's what's so cool about it. There isn't any extra functions. All it is a software that you can put in some vanishing points and it will generate a perspective grid for you. That's all it does. Epic Games released it for free, but you can't find it anywhere on their website anymore. But I have a download link in the description below, so if you want it, you can get it.
Not Ken.
Last but not least, I want to shout out Krita, because Krita is an amazing free and open source drawing program that I think rivals Photoshop in some ways. You don't have to pay tons of money and buy a drawing program if you're just starting out. Krita is a really good place to start learning how to do digital art. So if you're ever interested in doing digital art but don't want to fork over a large sum of money to download any of these programs, check out Krita. Okay, so those are the 5 including Krita free drawing apps that I thought I would share with you. If you have any cool drawing apps that you would like to share with me, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Alright, bye guys.